When you look at moving to the cloud, why would you want to move to the cloud? First of all, collecting and analyzing massive amounts of data, it's a lot easier. Now it all goes to one location. Think in the past, you would have to capture data at a single location, try and manage that data. You'd capture data at another location, try and manage that data. And then imagine trying to connect that data together. Now if we move to a cloud, it's much easier to connect and analyze the data. So that's one big benefit. The second one is being able to remotely manage all of those locations. So if you're cloud-based, you can remotely manage, you can gain visibility, you can have predictive maintenance happening at those remote facilities. So that's the second one. The third is you have to be able to scale management systems easily. So if you have something that's cloud-based, it's easily scalable. So you can scale it. I was listening to one of our customers in Kim's session. He just presented before I came up here. And one of the things that he said that they found is most valuable with a cloud-based solution is that they could start off small with a part of our solution and then grow as you go. And the benefit of growing as you go for the customer was that they could become experts at the different layers that were added on. So being able to scale and manage was extremely important. And finally, increasing performance and resiliency. So you can actually combine this on-premise software with some of the software in the cloud. So you can exchange information and you can be able to take advantage of both. So if you start, how would you get into a cloud-based solution? Well, the first thing that you would want to do to move into a cloud-based solution is to deploy within your core data center or data centers. That's the first step. So you'll be able to capture that information, and you can see on the right some of the software that we have that will allow you to capture that data and that information. So your first step would be to do that. The second step is then to connect some of those distributed facilities across your different locations. So you've connected the first data center, now you have these distributed sites. As you go to grow, you connect distributed sites in the cloud. The third step would be able to benchmark. Wouldn't it be great if after you were connected and collecting this information, you could step back and say, how am I doing against my peers in the industry? I think it'd be fantastic. You could benchmark the performance of your data center against the data center environments of similar customers within your industry. And that's what we're going to enable you to do. So when you look at the core steps, the first is move from a premise-based solution to a cloud-based solution. That's your first step. Second step, gain the visibility at the data center level, expand it to those co-location, those edge and regional facilities, and then the final is be able to benchmark. Step back, benchmark, identify how you're performing, and it's actually pretty cool. I don't have any visual images of this, but when you benchmark, what our software will allow you to do is you're going to see how you're performing by percentage with other customers within similar industries. So that's the type of benchmarking that we want to be able to do through this analytics.